Welcome, welcome. I'm Roseanne. I'm excited to teach the Contour Like the Kardashians class. Welcome, Leslyn. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I was running, like it's a little busy at this time, so I wasn't expecting to be a little late. But I am excited for this class. Make sure you put your name into the comments as soon as you hop on, because that gets you entered into a drawing. And today I'm giving away a contour stick. So it's like a crayon. Let me open it up here. So yay. So this is for like a bronzer, and I'll talk all about how to use this, but this is the giveaway that I'm doing today. So every time you comment, you get entered into a drawing. So make sure that if you have a question, make sure to ask that. Welcome, Ashley. Yay. Oh, I love you, girl. You were so sweet. So as we get started, I'm going to share about our contouring products. There's a highlighter and a bronzer, and then our blushes, and my favorite brush for this treatment as well, because the brush makes a big difference. And I love that I have one brush that does it all, and because I like it to be simple too. So I will share about those after I share about the products. If at any point you want to purchase something that I share, you can say sold, and then what you're wanting to purchase, and then you can get that. You can order directly from your consultant. And I'm going to spin a wheel, and then everyone who decides to order tonight, whether it's something I'm showing that they want to order or something that maybe you're running low on mascara or moisturizer or something, there will be a gift with purchase, and we'll spin the wheel and find out what that is. And then at the very end, I'm going to give you time to think about referrals, anyone you'd love to refer to a pampering treatment. And you can get a half size, or get half off a full size makeup item of your choice when sharing 12 referrals. And then at the very end, we'll spin our wheel and see who our lucky winner is for the product giveaway. So make sure that your name is in the chat. And if you're watching from Facebook, if you can go to streamyard.com/Facebook, that lets me know who you are. But it looks like Ashley has already done that, and Lesson's watching for YouTube. So perfect. So let me pull up the slide here, and we'll just go through this. So we have the contouring with confidence. And it's interesting that the shape of your face will determine how and where you put, the contour and the highlight. And so the darker spots, like in the brown that they have on the picture of the model there, those are where the bronzer is. The blush is where it's kind of like a lighter pink color, and then the highlight looks like a yellow color. So that is how there. So you can kind of see on the oval face, that's probably the majority of most people have an oval face, pretty standard. A round face, that's kind of understandable too. The face is a lot more round, like my daughter Josie. I should have her picture on here. She definitely has a round face. A square face, my dad actually has more of a square face. And I mean, everyone knows that shape. And so you just imagine that kind of on a face. Heart shape has more of the heart shape. And then a long face is where, it's just kind of more skinny and long than oval. So that's kind of the different places. And so depending on your face shape will depend on where you put the contour, because if you have a long face, to make it look shorter, you're going to put a lot of bronzer, the dark contour towards the top, to kind of make the face look smaller or not so long, like look more normal. So the goal is to have more of an oval shaped face. And I do mine, I have kind of a squarish heart shaped, I don't think it's super round, but my mom has more of a, maybe it's kind of oval, I don't know, but I'll kind of show how I do it. But on this sheet, and if you want your consultant to send this picture to you, because I think that can be very helpful, or you might even be able to Google Mary Kay contour with confidence, and I'm sure if you search in images, this one will pull up. In fact, I think that's where I got it. Or maybe I took a picture of it. I can't remember what I did, but anyway. But if you can't find something like this online, I'm sure there's something like this online. You can always ask your independent beauty consultant. So, and I'm going to show the products now. So in here, I love this compact because it fits 3 eyeshadows, a blush, and then I have a highlighter and a bronzer. these are all these products are like have a magnet on the bottom, so you can completely customize it with the colors that you want. And welcome, Shelby. Hello. So I love it because you don't have to fill up the whole thing. You can just order 3 eyeshadows and a blush if you want, and have this other side blank. And then when you're ready, you can fill in like a highlighter and a bronzer, is like how I have it. I also love this because like I have a big compact that I use every day for my makeup because there's every single color in there. And I like to, play around and kind of experiment with colors. But I love this size when I travel. And so we're heading off to Dallas on Friday for Mary Kay's seminar. It's our 60th anniversary in the company, or the company is turning 60. Mary Kay is. I've only been in 13 and a half years, so not 60. But I love that when I travel, I just take this because then it just fits everything nicely. So we're going to be talking about 4 products today: this highlighter, this bronzer, and this blush. And the 4th one is a brush. They're all exactly $14, which I love the simplicity in that. The brush I'm going to talk about is this one. This is our cheek brush. It actually says it on the brush. So I appreciate Mary Kay in naming the brushes so we know what they are. Hey, Renee, welcome. Thanks for supporting Donna. And hey, Mindy, welcome. Thanks for getting your name in the drawing. So that's the cheek brush. With this brush, the first thing I do after I've done all my makeup, so contour is just kind of the final touches. I use my blush. And so I dip the brush, just the main part of the brush. There's kind of different angles that I'm going to use for other ones, but for the blush, I just dip it right there in the main. In fact, I'm going to do this here with you. So, or not with you. Well, pull out your highlighter if you want and your bronzers. But I kind of smile and find my natural cheekbone. So that's the very first step I do is my blush, and just, nice and light. And I love how soft this brush is, super soft. So anyway, so that's where I put that. Then the next step I do is highlighter. And that one, I use the very tip of this brush. Makeup artists recommend using that part of the brush, how ours is designed. And for me, I like to highlight where I want light to be. So usually the center of your face, and especially like above the blush, I like to put a little bit of highlight there. I actually don't think the picture of the model has it there, but I like to do a little bit of highlight there. And then you can also do on your forehead, kind of on your nose, your chin. And as I show, I'll pull up the picture again so you can be seen. Maybe I should have both up at the same time. They have it going on the forehead and above, like especially on the heart-shaped face above the blush. I think so. That looks so tiny. It's hard to see. Yay. And Leslyn says her favorite brush may need a backup. Yep. I love this brush. It's so great because it does all 3. And so it's fast. So you do your blush first, and then the tip of the brush for the highlighter, and just a little bit is all you need. And just kind of get it where you want it. And then the last step is the contour. With this one, I use the bottom part of the brush, just there at the base. And that's for the darker color. Now, where I like to put mine, I kind of do, I actually do the round face. That's the one that I follow for my own self. But I just put a little on the bottom. I kind of lift up my hair here and put a little there, and then a little below my jaw. And then you can just add maybe a touch more. Don't need a whole lot. Right below the blush there. And then blend. So then you can take the brush and kind of go in a circular motion. We also have a powder brush that I love. And I do you can use a loose powder. I use a pressed powder at the end to get, make sure it's super blended. So I use that at the very end. But you can blend with this as well. So kind of just like in those little areas and blend, because you definitely want to make sure you don't walk out of your bathroom looking like the picture on here. This is just to give you an idea of where to put the product, and then you blend it. So blend is always great. And welcome, Krista. So happy you were here. Yay. So that is Contouring with Confidence. So it just has that finished touches. For me, I feel like the bronzer just adds that like kind of summer glow to my face, and just kind of puts the color back where I want it. Because after you put your foundation on, you're then all the same color, which you want to make sure that you put the natural color back, like with your blush and with the highlighter, and then using the bronzer too to kind of make it all kind of summery and fun. But that is there. So I'd love to answer any questions that you might have. Let me make sure I kind of went over the highlighters. Oh, one other thing. So our highlight color comes in 2 different shades. So if your skin tone is ivory to beige, you're going to be this lighter color, which I think is Honey Glow. I should have reviewed that, but I forgot. Nope, it's called Glazed. I'm glad. So Glazed is the lighter one. And then if your skin is bronze, you will want to use the Honey Glow highlighter. Those are what they kind of recommend there. If you are ivory beige, the Latte bronzer is my favorite for that. And if you are bronze, it's the, I forgot the name. I have it right over here. Let me grab it. I think it's Cocoa. That's my guess. And Melissa, welcome. Yay, so glad you're here. Oh, I hope I can get this out safely. Because I have, this is the, touching it there. This is the Honey Glow color, just a little darker of the bronzer. And this is Cocoa. I was totally right. Woohoo. And this is the darker bronzer. So if you're more beige or bronze. So yeah, so this is our huge compact that I love. This is what I use every day. This is my demo one, but mine is in the bathroom. But this is not the one I use. It doesn't look as clean, but this is my demo one. But it shows you can fit all the eyeshadows you want, a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. So I have 2 blushes in this one, but you could put 3 eyeshadows up there as well, because we do have 33. So you can fit every single eyeshadow color we own, plus a blush, a highlighter, and bronzer. And it doesn't have a mirror, but I just use my bathroom mirror when I'm putting on my makeup, because it's big and it's right there. When I'm traveling, I like the smaller compact, which this compact is $18 unfilled. And it does have a mirror, because I love that when I'm, in a hotel room or, doing my makeup and I'm not at home, I have a mirror there. That's a good size. I can see both my eyes. It's big enough for that. So yeah, it is a huge palette. It's fun though. so fun. Yeah, this is mine. I'll show, actually I have mine right here. Super messy, but it is what it is. So that's what I use. Okay, so now let's wrap up here. I'm going to spin the wheel and we're going to find out what our gift with purchase is for the night. And some of you have already ordered today with, I'm doing my Christmas in July, as I know a couple other consultants might be doing theirs right now too. So we're going to find out what the gift with purchase is when you're ordering for this. And woohoo! It is 2 free samples with your order. I'm going to write that down. 2 free samples with your order. And perfect. So, and you can let your consultant know if there's specific samples you want, or if you want, or if you want to be surprised. Either way. So 2 free samples. Okay, so now I'm going to put all your names on a spinning wheel for our final thing. So the contour stick, and I was showing the mineral powder, but the contour stick is even easier. You don't even need a brush. So you would just apply it kind of where you need it. For me, that's in the top parts here, right below the blush, and then just right below the jawline. But then you just blend with your fingers with the cream one. So super simple on that. So you can always layer it with a powder on top of the cream. So that's another option as well. And as I'm going through and tallying up your points for commenting, we are going to, let me add this to stream really quick, give you a chance to think about anyone you'd love to refer to a free pampering treatment. Most of you were referrals. In fact, I think all of you were referrals, either to your consultant or to me. And so super fun. So you can think about the hardest working woman you know, the happiest woman, the woman who brings you joy, a risk taker in your group, someone who looks super sharp, the woman who has an entrepreneurial spirit, the greatest overcoming woman you know, the woman you admire the most positive woman you know, the woman who needs some pampering, which might be just everyone you know, and then someone who just had a baby and someone who just got married. A little thing, if you can't think of like, oh, I don't know who had a baby recently, or I can't think of anyone who got married recently, or if one of the things is just really tricky for you to think about, you can totally just skip it, or you can just refer 12 people. They don't have to exactly like fit all this, but you can, however you want to do it. Or if you can just think of a couple people to send to your consultant, don't put the person's name in the chat, but just privately message it to your consultant. And then when you share 12, you'll get a half off a makeup item of your choice. So that can be a mascara or an eyeshadow or an eyeliner or a lip gloss, lipstick, brow tint, you name it. So yes, and Ashley was a referral. I was. So fun. And I love that your comment was, my compact is not messy, it's well-loved. Yes, it is well-loved. So, and I love it when you run out of one color, you can just replace that one color. So there's been some colors that I use more than others. And so when I run out of that one, it's not like I have to get a whole new compact. I just replace it with that exact color. So that's one thing I love, how environmentally friendly the compacts are. And yeah, so I'm gonna pull this right back up for you guys and give you a chance to think about anyone you'd love to refer, and I will get your names on a spinny wheel for our final giveaway. Let me just grab my phone and put on some music for you guys too. And you can either, if it's easier just to write down the referrals, take a picture and text it to your consultant, or if it's easier for you to just text, that works, whatever you prefer. So, okay, so enjoy, and we'll do the drawing in a couple minutes here. Oh, and if you have any other questions, make sure you get them typed in.
I think I know better. I think I know how it should be. I got it all planned out, but she's got a plan for me. When it's bad weather, sometimes I look at the sky. Today was supposed to be dry, but that's not what I need. Life's so unpredictable, and things might not be going my way, but it's gonna be a good day. No things are going sideways. I got a smile on my face. Nothing's gonna break me down, 'cause I know whatever happens, he knows he'll never leave me alone. I'll be okay, and it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. He made all the planets, he made all the stars in the sky. He knows what he's doing. He's gonna make it alright. And when the wind's blowing, there might be a reason. It is something I'm learning, something I'll never forget. Life's so unpredictable, and things might not be going my way, but it's gonna be a good day. No things are going sideways. I got a smile on my face. Nothing's gonna break me down, 'cause I know whatever happens, he knows he'll never leave me alone. I'll be okay, and it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No things are going sideways. I got a smile on my face. Nothing's gonna break me down, 'cause I know whatever happens, he knows he'll never leave me alone. I'll be okay. It's gonna be a good day. No things are going sideways. I got a smile on my face. Nothing's gonna break me down, 'cause I know whatever happens, he knows he'll never leave me alone. I'll be okay, and it's gonna be a good day. 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 It's gonna be a good day.
Okay, hopefully that gave you a chance to think of someone that you admire and love to pamper, give a gift of a pampering experience. I'm just about done typing your names all in, and I just gotta get a couple more in. And I love the question Renee asked about putting on lotions before. And yes, because if you want your makeup to look like a 10, your skincare needs to be an 11. That's a fun quote that my friend shares. Because this is your canvas, right? If you are not taking care of your skin, your makeup is not going to look very good. And you could have all the makeup in the world, but it will look like all the makeup in the world if you don't take care of your canvas, your skin. And so making sure that you, and I see someone says I'm late. So put your name there because I can't, for some reason, it's just showing Facebook user. So make sure you type your name in the chat, whoever just barely commented and said that they're late. But yes, Renee, yes. So I personally use our Time Wise Repair skincare. I've been using it since I turned 30, so it's been 8 years, believe it or not. But I love, love, love that skincare because it just helps reverse the signs of aging. As a teenager, I tried to lay out and get tan and, all that stuff. And I have naturally dry skin, which wrinkles a lot sooner than people who have oily skin. So count your blessings in that regard if you have oily skin. But yeah, I personally use our Time Wise Repair. We also have a Time Wise 3D line. We have a natural line. We have skincare for acne. Trying to think of our other line. We have skincare for teenagers. But yeah, I recommend if you're over 20, I've been using Time Wise since I was 20 or 24. That's when I joined Mary Kay. And then Time Wise Repair since I was 30. But yeah, that's definitely going to help your makeup look a lot nicer. And next week, I'm teaching about foot spa. So it's our feet retreat. So if your feet need a little help, a little TLC after, since we're kind of like towards the end of summer, I'll be teaching about how to take care of your feet and get them looking fabulous. And then the week after that, I think I'm talking about eyes. But then, Renee, I do teach some other classes. So just ask Donna if you're interested in coming to a specific skincare class. And Jan, yay! So glad I saw your comment. And thanks, Krista. You are so kind about making sure everyone gets into the drawing. So thank you. Okay, so I'll give you guys about 30 more seconds to type in any questions, and we will do our final drawing. So thank you again for being on. I know it's busy. It's summertime. A lot of stuff going on. So we're going to give away this contour stick, which, if you're the winner of this, one thing I didn't know, but these sticks twist. So there's a lot more there than you see. So make sure that you twist it when you need to. Okay. Yeah, these are fun. Just a little bit goes a long way. Just smudge it with your fingers. Great question, Renee, what about lip gloss? Yes. So we have a couple different lip glosses. Well, we have a liquid lipstick that goes on like a gloss. That's my new favorite. I was wearing it earlier today, but I didn't have a chance to put it on right before. But I love our must-have mauve. It is gorgeous. It's so pretty. And then our lip glosses, we have 14 shades of lip glosses. They have vitamin E and aloe in them, so they're really moisturizing because lipstick can be very drying, but I love our lip glosses because they're very hydrating. They're just not as long lasting because of that. But there's some tricks you can do. You can put on a lip liner first and then put your gloss on top. I just make sure I fill in the lip liner all the way, or you can do a lip liner, a lipstick, and then a gloss, and then it lasts longer. I love our liquid lipsticks because they last hours, and I can even eat and it will still be on there a bit, which is a lot better than most lipsticks and lip glosses. So yes, can you do a class on how to manage breakouts and address aging? Yes. Balancing the two. Yes, I have customers exactly in that same situation. Yes. In fact, I'm teaching a class on our clear proof probably next month or the following. I'll have to go look at the schedule, but yep. And I have our Time Wise Repair. But thank you, Melissa. Yeah, I think that is definitely a concern that most people have. Yay. Jan loves her lip gloss. My favorite lip gloss came from Mary Kay. Cool, Ashley. Love it. So, okay. So I think I got through all the questions. Of course, if you have a question, feel free to reach out to me after. And if you want that contour page, we can send it to you, or if you want to look it up online. But I'll show it just one more time, because this helped me to I've only been contouring for about 4.5 years. When we came out with these new highlighters and bronzers, I was like, well, I might as well learn how to use them. And then I fell in love with it. And it's something I do every single day. And I just feel like my makeup doesn't look complete until I add the final touches with the contour. And it makes a huge difference, especially if you're getting pictures taken and all that. So here's our final page. This one, if you look in the Love Your Look in the basic color set, this is what a compact would be if you were to get 3 eyeshadows, a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. And that includes the price of the compacts for $84. So that's the basic color set. And then we also talked a little about the professional brush set. Leslie was talking about how much she loves that brush. This one comes with 3 eyeshadow brushes, the blush brush, which I now need to go wash because I was using it, but the blush brush, and then a powder brush. So that's everything that comes in that. You can get brushes individually. So if you're like, I just want to get a blush brush, that one's $14. The eyeshadows are $12, and the big fluffy powder brush, I love this brush, is $16. So, and that's what I use for my final, like on my pressed powder. Or if you use a loose powder, that's a great brush for that too. So, and it comes in a collection bag where you can zip it up if you can. For some reason it was stuck in there, but it comes nice and easy to lightweight and easy to pack. So yay. So let's add our wheel of names. Yes, I use our Renee just asked, do you use any foundations? And yes, I use our liquid Time-Wise 3D. So it's anti-aging skincare. Foundation is actually considered skincare, believe it or not. It is considered skincare. So it's our Time-Wise 3D age-fighting foundations. There it comes in luminous if you have dry skin. If you have more oily to normal skin, the matte finish is wonderful. So I use the luminous because I have more dry skin, and I like how it just adds that extra hydration to my face. And that's another reason I like to use a pressed powder at the end, just to make sure I don't have any like shine left, and have that nice matte finish. But yes, so that's, and I know Donna is your consultant. So she, if you live close to her, that would be fun to do foundation matching with her. If you don't live close, we do have samples of foundations we can send in the mail, and kind of send maybe 3 to 5 of them at a time, so that you can test, you have a couple options. And if that doesn't color work, we have a couple backup colors. So great question, Renee. Oh, and I added, oops. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're not going to believe this. Keep clicking on the wrong things. Okay. We're going to spin our wheel and do our giveaway. So thank you guys so much. Oh, and one last thing. If Mary Kay announced on July 1st that it's only $30 to start a Mary Kay business. We weren't sure if the eStart was going to continue into this next seminar year, because our fiscal year starts July 1st and goes through June 30th. And so we are so excited. So if it's ever crossed your mind to be a part of Mary Kay, whether you're looking for a way to earn extra income, a way to be around positive girlfriends, I've loved the personal growth and, the personal growth and development that come from it, or just having something flexible. I've also loved that as a mom, flexibility any stage of your life, whether before you have kids, with kids, even when your kids are grown and gone, having a flexible schedule is priceless. So it's only $30 right now, and we do a signing bonus of our brush collection. So if you're interested in joining, this is your signing bonus. So yay, and it's I will get in the mail to you. Thank you so much for supporting your consultant. Thank you so much for being on here. I love teaching these classes, and I hope that you guys, find some nuggets and things that you can take as you are doing your makeup or doing your skincare. Like I said, next week, we're talking about the feet retreat, so foot spa. That will be on August 1st at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So have a fantastic day, and congratulations. Everyone's cheering for you, Krista. Oh, I love it. The next best thing would be if we were all together and we could actually, meet. Krista's in Boston, Ashley's down in Arizona, or I think Renee's up in Washington or Oregon. So fun that we can all at least be here together, but sending positive thoughts that you have a wonderful rest of your week, and a great rest of your summer if I don't see you before then. So have a great rest of your day. We'll see you.